It's another great day to be alive. Can't complain. How you feeling, man?
Feeling good, man. You know, it's the end of November for all my no nutters. I hope y'all made it through. You know what I'm saying? And don't go crazy tomorrow. There's no reason for you to do all that. Like, you might as well keep it going, man. Keep it going or find you a nice lady, you know?
I feel keep going to the end of the year type beat.
No, just like, see, even with the no fab shit, it's cool when you first starting off to think of it like that, but you shouldn't even be counting days. You shouldn't be doing it. You should just change your lifestyle. Like, I'm not gonna be watching porn no more type shit.
I feel that.
And beating your dick at all. Go find real women.
You go find real women?
Yeah.
I mean, that's always gonna be the best thing. But what if you're on that shit like you just trying to lock in and grind?
What you mean?
Like you're not trying to fuck with no women right now. So
I mean, that's cool too, but
you still shouldn't like beat your dick.
yeah, I'm talking about fapping, I'm saying. No nut November, it kinda encompasses like, yeah, you don't wanna bust at all. Which even then, like if you do have a woman, you shouldn't be trying to bust every time you have sex with her type shit. You should be more so worry about building up your skills and shit like that, and using that sexual energy in positive ways. Maybe you manifesting with your girl or something like that.
I like that. I like that a lot. All right, but we can get right into this thing, man. Boom. First topic of the day, because this is going to be something I want to know from you personally, bro. How do you feel about posting your girlfriend? Like, do you think that should be a thing that all men should do?
To me, I think it's to each his own. I think if you're trying to be a powerful, strong dude, you gotta understand that not everybody in your family, not even just your girl, is gonna want the level of fame and the stuff that comes with you being like a known person or even just a big businessman. Like if you look at most of the bigger guys, and we can just keep it into self-improvement space and influencers and stuff like that. Look at the biggest people, Andrew Tate. You don't see the woman he loves most. You don't see her at all. Even when he posts his daughter and stuff like that, her face is covered, her face is blurred out, or she's looking the other direction, literally. So I feel like it's more of a protection thing. Not even, some dudes not doing it because they insecure, they don't want to do taking their girl. But you got to think, even on that aspect, posting your girl, you're advertising her to other dudes.
That is true. Because there's some influencers that build off it. They do like couples pages, stuff like that.
And that's different because you already accepted what's coming with it, you know. And the girl probably wants to be some sort of an influencer too if they're doing that. Usually it's not the guy that's like, oh, let's make a couples YouTube, couples page and stuff like that. It's usually the guy's idea, the girl's going on with it. But I wouldn't tell you do it or not do it. Just understand what comes with doing it. People, the same way people come at you, if they don't like what you're doing and don't like what you say, they're going to take it out on your family if they can.
That is very so true.
The people on the internet just weird like that.
Yeah, internet people. You got to be careful for stuff like that too, man. Because, you know, somebody could just be like stalking your girlfriend or doing some weird shit. Like they might not see you, but they see your girl.
Even, PNB Rock. When it first came out, a lot of people thought that he got killed because his girlfriend posts his location and all that stuff. Turns out that's not how it went. But at the same time, like, yeah, that can get fucked up. Like you just said, someone stalking your girlfriend, they can end up finding where you at just doing that. Or just like, say you got all your family, all your cousins, they all tagged on Instagram in the family photo. If somebody really want to get to you, they're gonna go to the family members. That's the easiest way to you.
That is very so true, bro. Me personally, I look at it like, if I had a girlfriend, I don't think I would want to post her because I feel like there's no need to. You feel me? Because I feel, all right, I'm like, we're in a relationship. This is kind of our business. I like to keep like my relationships private than my social life. I feel like that's the kind of the best way to go about it, unless y'all are like influencers, y'all doing some stuff together. But if we're not doing nothing together, I feel like there's no need to post you, just so a guy can try to piss me off.
Yeah, it's literally, it's gonna be that, and it's even worse. It's gonna be the women that are either coming at your girl or they're trying to like break y'all up. For example, myself, you know what I'm saying? When I first got in my relationship, I did start posting my girl somewhat, and not too long after that, she a lot of people, they have their phone number on their Instagram and they don't know that. Like they don't like yeah, you have to choose how people can contact you through Instagram. So if you click contact for a lot of people's page, their phone number will literally be right there. And that's how she had her thing set up. Mine was like that too at first until I seen it, and then I was like, nah, just only email, you feel me? But her Joan, she had the number on there, so she started getting random texts from girls telling her to check my phone and all types of weird shit, anonymous people, no evidence, no receipts at all. But and it's the reason why it came is because, especially if you are gonna be a successful dude and if you're on self improvement, you watching Island God Talk, you're gonna be a successful dude. So you just gotta watch the energy you allowing towards your girl and stuff like that, because that stuff is. Like, it might not mean nothing to you. You might not think it's the big deal, but to her, it's gonna be. If it's constant stuff like that, it's gonna get to her.
Definitely, they some outs for doing that. What the world?
Yeah, and it's like you can only speculate who did it because obviously people use fake numbers and stuff like that. But it's just I opened myself and her up to that just by posting her on my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? That's why I kind of keep it now more so. Just about me, just about business, things I got. If she has stuff going on, like business-wise and stuff like that, I'll repost it and stuff like that. But I'm not, oh, look, y'all, me and my girl, we're going to do this. Now we're going to go do this. Just making other bitches jealous for no reason, you know?
Yeah, I feel that. Because nothing is worse than a woman's, like a scorned woman, bro. You got to be careful for that. And I feel like that's another reason. But I feel as if it's kind of on you if you want to post your girlfriend. But don't get pressured into posting your girlfriend from, like, your girl. I feel like those be the worst because you don't even want to post her for it. If you don't want to post your girlfriend, you should not post her.
Yeah, because you got to think, if you got the type of girl that's trying to tell you, post me and shit like that, she's chasing two things. Validation and attention, you know what I'm saying? And girls that chase those two things aren't going to be good to be in a long-term relationship, just because you already know if she's like she wants that energy. She know she trying to be the type she feel like she got something to prove. She trying to make other bitches jealous by showing all the stuff you do for her and shit like that, which that's not doing nothing but making other bitches want to go fuck with you for real. You know what I'm saying? And she getting that little dopamine hits from just getting the likes and all that bullshit, or people following her from your page and shit like that.
Literally. That's another thing. I want to hit on that too. Bro, another reason I don't choose to post, like, the women in my life, bro, niggas are weird, bro. Niggas will literally just follow your girl just because that's your girl, bro. And I hate that shit because, like, nigga, you don't even know this girl. Like, why are you just following her just because? Like, that's the shit that be getting niggas fucked up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that.
And you got to think, like, a lot of times it's subconscious with a lot of dudes. They so horny, niggas didn't pass no November, so they don't know how to control themselves. They so horny, and you know what are they used to being aroused by? Just images, you know what I'm saying? So they will go to your page, or they see your girl, now they on her page, now they scrolling to see the most provocative pic she got on her shit, and now they in the corner in the closet beating their dick with a sock.
That shit not cool, bro. That shit not cool. Yeah, I think we joking, but that's some real ass shit.
Yeah.
That's really some real ass shit. But and then when it comes down to girls posting guys, bro, I feel like it's really the same thing. But I feel like girls don't understand when you post your man. Like, I feel like that makes other girls want him.
It does make other girls want him, but if you know you got a good dude, it's not really a big deal. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's different on that side because girls, when they do that, they're like they said, they're chasing that validation and they're chasing that attention from other people. But at the same time, how, like, you got to think of the stuff that, besides like the real stuff that we know will really fulfill a woman in life, the things that they think will fulfill them is attention from other people, validation from other people, people wanting to be them, people wanting what they have, them feeling like they shitting on other bitches, basically. You know, bitches want to shit on other bitches. So that's why they post a guy and flex the fact that they are in a relationship. But the thing about women, they do that stuff so early on. It's like, make sure you actually got a solid situation before you start posting your guy, or you're going to end up looking stupid or you gonna be that girl that niggas like, damn, this your third relationship this year. This is the third dude you posting and stuff like that, which that's gonna diminish your value. But if you have a high status guy or a guy that a lot of girls want, yeah, as a woman, it's gonna bring your value up, and you can't really blame a woman for kind of wanting that shit. Like that's just kind of in their nature, their hypergamous nature, to want the best guy that they can get possible, and then they want everybody to know that they got the best guy they can get.
That is very so true. Crazy cycle. Crazy cycle, bro. But that brings up a great point too. When you're in these relationships and you do bring your relationship to social media, I feel like now you're inviting social media to be in your business, bro.
You are, especially if you telling people about the, like, that one thing I hate is the girls that they crying on their story and putting paragraphs about niggas and all that shit. With me, you do that shit once, it's done. It's done. Like it's finished. Cause I can't trust you at that point. Now you inviting everybody in, then them same girls, they get mad when somebody comment on their shit. Like, then you put this shit on social media. What is social media for? People to comment on what you got going on, comment on your business. Once you put it on social media, it's everybody's business. You're inviting all the shit in. It's just like telling your friends and family about your relationship drama, you know?
I'm telling you.
It doesn't help. It only puts a bad picture of that person in your friends and family's mind, to where now if you get back with that person, they still ain't gonna like that person. They're gonna be like, didn't he do this and that third to you? Like, why are you still with him? Like, that's why, you know, I don't know who a woman should talk to about their relationship problems. Probably God, you know, just keep it with God.
And that's the same thing, bro. But that brings up a good point. I feel like it's different for men too. Let's say I was to tell you about my relationship problems. Boom. You're a man at the end of the day. I feel like you won't care. Like, you're not going to actually hold it against the girl.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's say she did do some fuck shit. You're not going to be like, oh, I don't fuck with. You're not going to disrespect her to her face.
I wouldn't disrespect her to her face. It would be all directed at you. Like, if your girl cheated on you and you got back with her, she's not dumb. She did what she was supposed to do, which is secure the bags, keep your man. It's a woman's job to keep her man. Your job was to leave that bitch when she fucked up, you know what I'm saying? And you the one that failed, not her. I can't really blame her for doing what she doing. Her pimp game strong, I guess.
Literally the strongest. But that's the thing. So when it comes down to girls, like when you really need someone to talk to, bro, I would say maybe get a therapist, bro. I'd get a therapist, somebody outside of your friend group. Because when you're talking to your girlfriends, bro, they're going to hold that shit, because that's a feminine thing to do, to hold things against other people. That's the feminine stuff to do. So we're going to expect that from her girlfriends or her mom. Maybe her dad, that's still going to be his daughter. So, yeah, he might hold it too. But I feel like it will be with a man, it's going to be more of an open conversation. Like, it don't got to be that deep, or I don't have to hate this person. Like, everybody makes mistakes.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly how it would be.
And speaking of relationships, getting in these relationships, man, I feel like the dynamic of relationships have changed so much in the past couple of years, bro. I feel like it's shifting to more of a man as Batman, woman as Catwoman relationships. And when I say that, I mean, bro, don't get me wrong, Catwoman, very sexy woman, like very lustful. It was a very lustful. We don't gotta get into like the deep. We just any Batman you want to, whoever the fuck is playing Catwoman. Bro, it gets very lustful, bro. But she will always do some shiesty shit to Batman. Whether it's stealing, like in some movies she would steal from him. Some movies she was just like more so promiscuous girl, bro. Very promiscuous girl. I feel like those are the kind of relationships we gotta avoid, bro. We need a woman that's gonna be more like your Robin to the Batman. Like Robin would never do some fuck shit to Batman type shit. Like he would always be there, and it's gonna be Batman, Robin. Like Robin is still looking up to Batman. You feel me? And when Batman needs Robin, Robin's gonna be there when Robin needs Batman. But it's still gonna be that dynamic of Batman. He's still Batman. You feel me?
I do, but I don't. It's only because I believe that men and women should be polarized. I believe they should be equally great, but in their own respects. And the only problem with the Batman and Robin Hood, not Robin Hood, but shout out Robin Hood though. The only problems with Batman and Robin are it's kind of Robin isn't as great as Batman. He's a sidekick for a reason and then you have certain canons where Batman dies and Robin takes over and stuff like that. But in general, when you think of Batman and Robin, you're thinking about a sidekick, which I can't say that's not necessarily wrong, but it's still. I mean, shit.
Would you not want a sidekick though?
When I hear helpmate, I don't know if that's sidekick. It's somewhat of a sidekick because she will definitely like say, boom, you got this business and you got your woman working for you. She's your assistant in that and the third. But it's still going to be some things where outside of the business world, where you might not necessarily be the sidekick, but y'all might be equally as great when it comes to, okay, who's going to watch the kids, know what I'm saying? Or in the kitchen, know what I'm saying? You're not going to be Batman in the kitchen, are you? Like, I say you could be Batman in the kitchen, or you might be Robin in the kitchen and just helping her out here and there, but you still working on this business shit over here, but she just needs you to take out the trash real quick because she chopping up some shit and she gonna need more space in the trash. Like, you kind of moving to a more Robin type role, but in general, like, I get what you're saying. You're talking about like Batman and Catwoman as boss businessman and boss bitch wife, you know what I'm saying? Which that's never, like, that whole independent bullshit, like that shit is definitely not gonna work nowadays when it comes to, and I'll bring it back to that show, that Reasonable Doubt bullshit they got on Hulu, where the mom is a hoe and she's a lawyer and she misses a lot of time with the kids because she focuses more on work. She puts work first type of thing, which that's not gonna work. Both people can't be the ones to put work first and put, because it's like, boom, if you're a unit, you're a family unit, she is going to be kind of more so in that helpmate, sidekickish role. And I think like sidekick and submissive, those are like fucking triggering words to women. So I try not to use it, but it's nothing wrong with it.
Our women going to get us, bro.
Yeah, because my thing is, you're going to be the biggest beneficiary of the Batman's success. So if Batman is winning, you're going to be winning too. So it shouldn't be nothing wrong with it, but they see a lot of things wrong with it.
I feel that too. But I totally get what you mean. But I also think at the same time, Robin is better at some things than Batman.
Like what?
Shit, I can't think of nothing. I can't think of nothing right now. But like,
it just depends, because in some Jones, Robin's goofy as hell, and but
sometimes he's technical, like he's more the technical.
Yeah, true. He definitely plays his role, and that kind of is how your woman should be. Like, if you are a family unit, y'all should have one vision. It should be one vision, and it got to be some type of hierarchy. You can't be two captains of the fucking ship. You know what I'm saying? That's what all it is. Like, it's a reason why it's a first mate, and it's like it's the head pilot and then the co-pilot. You know what I'm saying? The co-pilot, if the first pilot goes down, then the co-pilot knows everything they need to know to take over. But the co-pilot is not the main pilot for a reason. Maybe it's just not enough experience or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why why there's only like one head pilot seat.
That's facts, bro. And that's all I'm really trying to say, bro. It has to be a head and then a follower, bro. It can't be the whole, she wants to go out and do her own thing and you're doing your own thing. And y'all sometimes intertwine. I feel like that's gonna be more so maybe a fling, like some shit like that. Yeah,
because even if she does, like, boom, she got her own business, or she has a job, she has this, that, or the third, it still should be a goal to get out of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, boom, the economy we in right now, everybody know you really need two incomes to make a fucking household work properly and everything be fully provided for. You're gonna need two incomes, but at some point, you definitely should end up taking more so of the provider role, so she can step back and do certain things, whether it's either helping you, working for you, because you don't really want your woman working for another man her whole life. How can she put her all into you while she's working for another man?
That is true. And that's so slept on, bro. Women think, I can be out here working. And who wants to do that? Go work for this man here, then go home work for another man.
Exactly. Like, and then it's so crazy, though. The woman you still should put more value on your man at home, simply because he's the one that you have to come home to. That job will fire your ass and leave your ass in the dust. But it's opposite most of the time. You look at women nowadays, they say yes, yes, yes to everything their boss want them to do. Get home, a nigga tell them to do something, and it's got to become a problem. Like, if I lived in that type of household, it would be a short-lived relationship.
It would have to. It would have to be. But that's real stuff. That's real stuff. Because I don't know if they get tired of hearing, like, being told what to do. But at the same time, bro, I feel like women look at it the opposite way. They look at it, oh, this job is going to be there for me when he isn't, which is totally not true. They will fire your ass. And I feel like it's going to be easier for you to keep your man by doing the things you need, like he's asking you to do.
Mm-hmm. And then in turn, you do the things your man asks you to do. Like, you're going to be the biggest beneficiary of his success. Now, you can't just be any fucking dude. Like, I seen this post earlier. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick for y'all.
I was about to say, we got some sweet ass cameras now, nigga. You might be able to zoom that joint in.
Let me see. Oh yeah, they said you have cheated in your past 3 relationships. You have 4 kids and work at Amazon warehouse. You have a weed addiction and an unhealthy obsession with porn stars, and you think you deserve a good woman. You know what I'm saying? And I had to like that joke because it is a lot of dudes out there that think, oh, I should just be able to get a good woman for no fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? You do have to be a good man if you do want that perfect helpmate out of your wife, simply because if you're not in your full masculinity, which if you have obsession with porn stars, fucking weed addiction, and all these other things going on, then 9 times out of 10 you're not in your full masculinity, so she won't be able to be in her full femininity.
That is very so true. And I seen another thing. It was like, bro, you're never gonna find the perfect woman. You're gonna get together, and then you're kind of build her to what the perfect woman, well, your perfect woman is. You're not just gonna go out here and one's just gonna fall into your lap. That's not how it works.
Yeah, it'll never be a perfect woman, but the right woman, and if you're your right self, your highest version of yourself, you're moving in your masculinity, your energy alone is going to make her make certain adjustments. That's why I think, like, yeah, you could. I ain't telling y'all to do this. Don't go get no hoe and try to beg it to a housewife. But that's why I think I said the other time, it's possible. Like, but you gotta understand there's levels to the hoe. You know what I'm saying? If she overly, like, she was a porn star like Joe Smith's wife, then yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard for you to turn her to a housewife, or at least keep her in a housewife position if she's not, if you not keeping up with your money and all that stuff, like how Joe fucked up.
Big, humongous fucked up, bro. Bro, she was giving another man a fucking massage too, like.
Yeah, she was giving Cameron a massage on his podcast. She been moving around. She was with Baby Alien in the Bang Bus. She
fucked Baby Alien?
I think so, and she was on Plug Talk too with Adam 22 and his wife. Yeah. But she's moving around. I actually seen them. They was doing a podcast together. Like, yeah, and it was both talking about the issues and all that stuff. You know, they doing all this stuff for money and shit at this point now. But him, knowing more background on him, he got, like, she stayed with him while he had like 4 kids outside the marriage and stuff like that. So can you blame her for start getting on OnlyFans once the nigga started going broke? He done put her through a lot, you know what I'm saying? Imagine, like we said that time, if that's what she knew, she gonna go back to it. So that was all him, guys. Like, at the end of the day, everything that bad happened to you in your life, you gotta take accountability for.
Every single one. Every single thing, bro. And I feel like that's underrated as fuck too. Like, bro, I feel like you still have to have sexual discipline in a relationship, type B. And I feel like a lot of niggas don't got it, bro. It's one thing to say, oh, I'm a man, I'm gonna do what I want to. Okay, you can say that all day. But I feel like it's another thing to know, like, when to do it and when not to do it, bro. Because if you're out here just fucking bitches, like, and putting babies in them, I feel like that's a sign of 0, no sexual discipline at all.
None at all, because you got to think, if you're married and you're having all these outside kids, you're only creating chaos in your life. Fucking a bunch of random bitches, married or not, you're creating chaos in your life. Nothing really positive is going to come from it. You might get a couple half-ass for doing a bad bitch from your homie. Besides that, it's nothing good is coming from that. Just headaches. Know what I'm saying? That's why I always like to tell dudes, I never had any woman problems besides having too many. Once I stopped having too many, the woman problems was out the door. I started making better decisions. I started having more sexual discipline, because you need sexual discipline to be a great man. How can you control your world and your reality, everything around you, if you can't control your penis? You feel me?
Facts. And I was hearing, because a lot of niggas say, oh, the key to a happy marriage is to cheat. I forget, it was somebody, I think T Grizzly said that shit. And then I started thinking, nah, bro, I can't see that, for the simple fact, I feel like that's how you make like gaps in your kingdom. That's some shit that can really tear your shit down. Like inviting other people into, because that's what you're doing every time you have sex. You're damn near inviting them to your kingdom.
Yeah, it depends. Like, yeah, you can put certain precautions and all this stuff in place, like NDAs or doing things a certain way, but anytime you do have sex with a woman, even if it's just 1%, you're giving her a little bit of control over you in your life, and that's the part that be fucking niggas up. Because whole time, if you kept it in your pants, you wouldn't have to worry about it. But if you do start dibbling, dabbling here and there, that's when you start, you know what I'm saying, especially if you are like a successful dude, then yeah, women are gonna want more from you than just sex at some point, especially if you doing any junk consistently. She's gonna, in her mind, like, women like to get real delusional. They'll start thinking y'all in a relationship and all types of shit. Next thing you know, she's showing up at your house, knocking on the door, your wife answering, and you fucked up. And that's why it's always like, not even cheating is not the part, it's the dishonesty that's fucking you up.
Thanks, bro. And then I feel like it be the dishonesty so close to home, bro. Like, I'll literally tell anybody, bro, you can't cheat with the girl up the fucking street, bro. You shouldn't be cheating at all. But don't cheat with the girl up the street, bro. That's too close to home, bro.
Up the street. Like, it's dudes that would do this with actually, my cousin, his dad, literally, his sister's best friend's mom that lived right across the street, that's who he was cheating with. So, of course, one day, they leaving out the crib, and she just pulled up on them in front of their whole family and was all mad and shit. And he trying to act like, I don't know what's wrong with her. She crazy. Like, nah, nigga. Like, dude's fucking this lady, and she's mad about something. Ruin his marriage.
I'm telling you, bro. It is going to ruin it every time, bro. Don't get me wrong. If you're a real masculine man and she's a good woman, yeah, she might forgive you. But at the same time, bro, you're fucking up. You're weakening your kingdom, bro. Every single time you do some shit like that. That's why I said, you can't be having sex with girls up the street, getting them pregnant. And I feel like, especially if you're not where you want to be in life, there's no way you should be fucking girls in your area, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe it. Because really, it's just going to be a distraction. And it was a post. It was like, this not even a girl you truly want. Why would you settle for her? Knowing, like, men's value. Like, you're not going to reach your peak till you're at least, like, 35. Mm-hmm. So.
That's why, like, how we said before, women, the guys they fuck and the guys they'll be in a relationship kind of at the same level. Men, what we fuck and what we be in a relationship is, for the most part, very different. But you should definitely move that standard a little higher, so you are, at least if you are either single or you stepping out or whatever, it's quality woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least let them be doing something for you positive in your life, you know what I'm saying? Don't just be, I'm horny, let me go fuck the fat bitch that live across the hall, some of that shit like that.
Facts, bro. And don't get me wrong, niggas might have done that shit when you were younger, but I feel like you start hitting them older ages. Once you get past, really out of college, bro. College, I feel like we've all done some shit you might not was too proud of. It's college. But after college, bro, I feel like it's really time to be like, I really wouldn't date this girl. I shouldn't be just dating her.
Mm-hmm. And if you do keep that exclusivity about yourself, it's gonna be in your aura, man. Like, people gonna see that on you. Women gonna see that on you. They're not gonna know why they attracted to you a little bit more than the guy that's flashing over there that might look a little better than you, might even be a little bit more fit than you, but you have a more quality aura about yourself because you just ain't letting any bitch suck your dick and fuck you.
Facts, bro. And then some bitches, it's gonna be the opposite with some bitches. Some bitches not gonna fuck with just because they know, like, he's probably not gonna go for that shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of that, bro, I feel like when it comes down to girlfriends, fighting for your girl, bro. And you know what I mean, fighting for your girl, like, hey, babe, come back. Like, I may have done something wrong. I feel like that's okay. If you fucked up and you said, I want my family back, boom, 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 I feel like that's okay. But if your girl is literally telling you, yeah, I'm done with this, I feel like you shouldn't try to fight. I feel like there's no point. Because once a girl says she's done, I feel like you should believe her. Go be done.
Yeah, I mean, if she does say that, then you know she's been done for a while already, if you think about it, bro. It's like, and it's, like you said, there's really no point in fighting just because if someone doesn't see your value or know your worth, like I said, if you're like the guy, like earlier I read in that post, you got all these problems, you working at Amazon, you got 4 kids and stuff like that, yeah, and you finally got a good bitch, like, yeah, you might need to fight. But for most of us, we on self-improvement, we look good, we in shape, we getting better every day. There's no reason to try to convince someone that they need to stay with you, you know? Facts. You seem desperate.
Literally, that's all you seem. And I've been told myself, I'm not fighting for nobody to be with me. Either you gonna be with, young boy said it, either you gonna be with me or not. Like, it's not gonna be no going back and forth, bro. Cause I've done this. I have tried to fight for my shorty before. I was trying to get my family back, man. I ain't gonna lie. Just before college too. I'm like, bro, we can make this work, blah blah blah. I'm doing all sorts of shit. Best boyfriend, the bitch still left me. And it always ends up like that, bro.
Yeah, cause I mean, if she's already, you gotta think, 9 times out of 10, she's already entertaining other dudes at that point. Once she says she don't want to be with you no more and stuff like that. The only even thing I've come close to, like, I've had women fight to like stay with me type shit, but as far as me, I'm like, I'm cool. Then like, and then usually they'll end up coming back. I'm not worried about this woman. Like, for example, boom, like in high school, like I'm in a relationship, the girl finds out I'm cheating, and she like, oh, she want to take a break. And I'm like, all right, we take a break, and we're going to be done. And it's like, okay, no. And I just feel like as a man, you should have that. Like, it's literally the guy's job to create the relationship. The girl's job is to keep her man. You know what I'm saying? That is, so it shouldn't be you trying to keep a woman. If a woman don't want to be kept, then she go ahead. Like, let her. If she feel like she got the grass is greener, go ahead. And 9 times, but like she'll do that, and she's gonna figure out later on in life that the grass is gonna be greener where you water it.
That's a good one, bro. That's a good one. And I look at it like that. Like, even the shawty that left me, the grass was not green on the opposite side. She came back eventually. They always come back, bro. We're gonna say they always gonna come back eventually. And then it's up to you to be like, nah, you left. And that's a big thing with me. Once you leave, bro, ain't no coming back, bro.
And the thing is, damn near 90% of the time they will come back, bro. And it's just because your value is like constantly gonna go up throughout of her life. Whether she's a depreciating asset. If her looks star in the face, she's not getting as much attention from guys as she used to when she was younger. Then she looking up, see you on her Instagram, like, damn, he traveling now, he doing this now, he looking a little different. Let me see if I still got it. Let me see if I can slide in there and he gonna give me that attention like he used to. Let me see if I can grab some of that essence from him.
Literally, bro. That's all she really wants, and you can't give it to her, bro. You don't give her the satisfaction, man. Don't even give her the satisfaction.
Because she won at that point. She won, and I feel like she's gonna be in that dominant position if she can have you on a string like that, like a fucking yo-yo.
Literally, like every time she call, you gonna pick up and be right there, bro. You can't do shit like that. But, and I feel like men, especially if you're working on yourself, you gotta have that confidence with yourself. Like, bro, ain't no nigga better than me. I tell myself this all the time. Like, ain't no nigga my age better than me. I mean, I might be a little delulu, but that's how I look at it.
And you should keep it, like, even, I was on Anton Daniel's panel the other night. He literally said that on there. He said, yeah, I don't think no dude fucking with me when it comes to getting the bitches. I'm thinking in my head, like, I mean, yeah, you're a successful man and stuff like that, but come on now, like, there's plenty of dudes that's gonna be fucking with you, but at the same time, I can't hate you nigga for having that mindset. That's the same mindset I got in my head, so, you know what I'm saying, mine might be a little more valid, but, you know what I'm saying, like, to each his own at that point. As long as you are supremely confident in who you are, you're gonna win regardless. You're gonna win regardless, and it's gonna be people that's hating on you regardless because they see you winning. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody like everybody.
Hey, that's facts. Don't nobody like everybody. That is a fact. So as a man, you should have that. You should be like, I'm that nigga. Like, hey, if she leave me, she's not getting nobody better. I couldn't even think of a nigga. Like, I couldn't even think of nobody that could even compete. And I feel like that's the kind of supreme confidence you need, because I feel like that's going to boost you up to get like that better bitch or to work on yourself even more. Let's say you know you're not that nigga yet. You're a little chubbier maybe. Eat too many fat cakes. Yeah, she left you. You wanted her back. You didn't get her. Now it's time to work on yourself to become that nigga. So any nigga, they really can't fuck with you, bro.
You gotta have that mindset. But you want to make sure your results and the work you put in actually match that. Then that's when that confidence is gonna be unshakable. It's gonna be unwavering. You're not gonna be second guessing and doubting yourself at all if your work and your results match it. Not even the results, fuck the results, but if your work, the amount of work you put in match the mindset you have about yourself, the results gonna come. The vision of yourself, you fat right now, but you been in the gym 2 weeks straight, you stop eating all them damn Hostess cakes and shit like that, then yeah, nigga, be as confident as you want, cause you know that shit is coming and you just seen it before everybody. You seen it on day one in the gym. The rest of us, it might take 4, 5, 6 months down the line for us to see what you seen on day one, but it doesn't matter because you know, fuck what we think about you. You know, like you putting in that work.
Facts, bro. But your work output, like you gotta match it with your mouth. Like your output has to match what your mouth is saying too. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like, let's say someone is boosting up your head, they're like, oh my goodness, you got the best dick, you got the best body, blah blah blah. But you know you don't. You're not gonna believe it, bro. So it's just like, so she might as well not even tell you. And then that's when I feel like guys start doubting themselves. Mm-hmm. Like if you don't believe it and someone's telling you, it means nothing to you. A compliment, you wouldn't know how to accept a compliment. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's a feminine trait, not to know how to accept a compliment. Like, you know how like you can tell a girl, oh, you're pretty, she might look down or get a little shy and shit like that.
Yeah, that's definitely a feminine trait. You know what I'm saying? Just even. And it's a feminine trait, and it's a very unstoic trait, you know what I'm saying? Because if you are living a very stoic life, you're going to take a compliment the same way as you take a diss. Like, it doesn't affect you at all because you already know, like, you know what I'm saying? Even beyond believing, first you believed it, but you need to get to a point where you know you that guy. You feel me? It's no question in your mind whether you that guy or not. And then you'll be at a point where somebody dish you one day, you don't give a fuck. And somebody compliment you one day, like you accept it, you take it, but it's not changing nothing about you, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if it comes from the baddest bitch in the world. You like, appreciate you know what I'm saying? You carrying on the conversation, give her a compliment back and stuff like that, but you not letting it get you all flustered and your fucking face getting red and shit because a bad bitch said something good about you. You know what I'm saying? You got that presence like, yeah, I've been here before. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't the first bad bitch that has said something to me, and this ain't the first stupid bitch that didn't diss me. You know, like.
I'm telling you, bro. that's some real ass shit right there. But I feel like you have to have that shit, bro. If you don't got that shit, you better work to get that shit, man. That's my best advice for you, bro. Because I feel like a lot of men don't know how to take compliments either. Because I feel like if a bad bitch was to tell them something, that shit would blow their fucking head up so much, bro. They'll start fucking, they might start dissing ugly bitches just
and the thing about it, you were probably stoic before, or at least given that presence, masculine presence, calm, cool, collected before that. And then she said that, then you started getting all excited. Now you turning her off because your energy switching up. Now your energy getting more feminine. You getting more excited. You getting all flustered and shit, like I was saying. Yeah, now she turned off. She like she damn near taking it back in her head. You know what I mean? Like that's why you see it. Like if a girl, like boom, even on Instagram, a girl like one or two of your pics. If you go back and like all her pics, she's like, oh nah, he don't get no bitches. He don't get no bitches. He not acting like he been here before. And I said all I wanted him to do was like 1 or 2 back or slide the DM or whatever. But now to me, I wouldn't reply. Oh, no, I'm saying like even as a single dude, girl, like your pictures and nothing, like be stoic about it. Take it like that's cool. Act like you've been here before. Like okay, but, you know what I'm saying like it make her have to put in more work. You know what I'm saying she gotta earn that. Like any bitch can like your picture. You know what I'm saying it doesn't matter blue check not like. You gotta keep that same energy about it, cause like I said, you that dude.
Exactly, bro. And hey, bro, when doing that, bro, it's a tricky game. It's a tricky game, cause I can speak on this being a single dude, bro. Some shorty liked my picture. Either I'm sliding into DMs or I'm not doing nothing at all, bro. It's either one or the other. For the simple fact, I know. Boom, if I slide in the DMs, I'm gonna get some. But if she's just liking the pic, she's just liking the pic, bro. You can't play these games. Like you can't play these women's games.
And
bro.
then if you slide in the DM, don't let it be on no you trying to have a conversation bullshit. Like no, wait, you know what I'm saying? Like you trying to link or you trying to do it? Like it shouldn't. Don't be on that trying to. It don't even have to be trying to fuck, but you should be trying to get some in person type of energy from her. Like y'all, you can, of course, you can conversate with her a little bit, but get to the point of the sliding in the DM. Don't let it be now she likes your picture and then you text her for 2-3 weeks before y'all actually link up. Like, nah, see, you're wasting your time at that point. You wasting your time and you giving her exactly what she wanted from you which was free energy.
Literally, bro. And now you in a list of other niggas, bro. I feel like you never want to be in a fucking box with other niggas, bro.
Fuck yeah, and then you the one that he gonna listen to whatever I say to him just so he can have a conversation with me. So now you on the list of niggas like, I had a bad day at work. Who should I tell? Who should I call to vent about this bullshit to? And now she telling you about some shit that you don't give a fuck about, and you still haven't even seen the bitch in person. Like, nah, she like your pictures. If you slide in the DM, get to the point. You know what I'm saying? You trying to see her. Like, I remember the last time I actually even texted a junk for a few weeks before trying to link was so long ago. I had to be like 20 or something. I just remember, shorty like my pictures. I'm sliding in the DM. We talking. We having conversations. It's like a week go by, and I'm like, I'm trying to take her out. I'm trying to go do this, go to the park or some shit like that. She's saying, I don't link up with strangers. And then I'm thinking in my head, we've been texting for a week, you know what I'm saying? Like, back in the day, it wasn't no texting. You had to link up with a stranger or meet somebody in person type shit to see what they about, feel their energy out and shit like that. So I just stopped replying to her and ended up unfollowing all that shit. Because I'm like, I'm not going to talk to you for another... till you feel comfortable enough, like, nah, type shit. Like, that shit's a waste of my time.
Facts,
I never wasted a week of time again.
That's some real life shit. And you should, bro. Because that's really what girls, they kind of are. A waste of time. Especially if you're just doing, like, multiple. That shit adds up, bro. People, and it be the little shit. Even if I was just to shoot a text, that's still time, bro. All them text messages is going to add up, bro.
It's time and it's a distraction, bro. Because you could be really focused, locked in, putting in work, and not even worried about your phone, but you going back and forth talking about what you doing and it's your favorite color and that shit like that. Like,
bro, that shit dead, bro.
Like, fuck no, like, it needs to be, when it comes to texting girls, you need to be trying to get to the point. Like, are we linking or not? Are you trying to, like, get to know me, get to know my presence, my energy, and it don't gotta be no overly expensive type shit. Like, you can go do some free shit or some cheap shit, but get in the space in person with her, and it don't gotta be about fucking. That's why I say you can go to a public space and shit like that. Like, it don't gotta be about sex, but if it is about sex and that's what you want, then make sure, like, I mean, you ain't gotta like push that on her, but make sure you kind of get to the point with that too, because if else you wasting time. Like, shouldn't be taking a girl on dates trying to get sex. I
can't do that. I can't agree to that either, because I think and I feel like, don't get me wrong, it's still paying for the pussy even if you taking her on dates or just giving her the money up front. But I feel like when the shit's like that, bro, it's like you're taking her on dates just to just to beat the drum, you might as well just gave her the money up front. I feel like that would have been such an easier transaction and more efficient, bro. Because, I mean, it's really, would you rather have these 3 dates before we fuck, or I just give you the money and then we fuck? Yeah. I feel like, what's really the difference?
That's why I couldn't agree when that Milk Dud head dude that was on the panel too. He was saying like he had 2 date minimum. She don't fuck by then. He stopped talking to her. I'm like, why are you even taking her on a date? The fuck? If you taking her on 2 dates, you know he's older head, so he probably only going out to eat. You going out to eat twice and expecting ass both times and you don't get it. Like you taking the L right there. You getting finesse for real. When you could have took it's 2 routes. You really just trying to fuck, invite her to the crib. If she really like you, she gonna come to the crib regardless. Know what I'm saying? It don't gotta be nothing expensive. Maybe she ain't comfortable with the crib, but she'll come sit in the car, or she'll go to the park, or go pick up ice cream or whatever the fuck. Know what I'm saying? Do some little slice shit like that. If she's really fucking with you, you ain't gotta go on a whole date if you're not really trying to do that. Know what I'm saying? If you're going on a date, it should be, I'm going out to eat. I want a nice looking woman with me. Boom. This girl, she showing me a little attention. Boom. Like, you want to come with me? But it shouldn't be the goal. Like, I'm going to feed her up and get her all nice and full. Then I'm going to goddamn go fuck.
Yeah, I feel like that shit not even sexy, bro. I like my women not having eaten before.
You don't want her full? She be a little lazy.
And her belly be full. Like, I don't like that shit. Like, she might got a little pudge sticking. Nah, bro. I want you. I want you hungry. Make her work harder.
Hey, that's true though. Because if she's full, she ain't gonna be. Know what I'm saying? She definitely ain't gonna be trying to swallow that thing. You feel me?
She's not. She's not. So I feel like you might want to have her hungry for shit like that.
Yeah.
But you hit a great point. Anytime you're taking a girl like on a date out to a restaurant, bro, I feel like it should be some shit you already want to do. Like, let's say, I just want to go to the Cheesecake Factory. I think I want a girl there to go with me. This is a cute girl. I should take her. And it shouldn't be no strings attached type shit. I feel like that's like a true date. Like, no strings attached. If you beat the joint, okay, it is what it is. But it's not like I'm taking her on a date just to beat the joint. I feel like that's kind of weird.
And guys, we are so simple to the fact that we don't gotta do no extravagant shit when it comes to just time to decompress and stuff like that. Just having a feminine woman around, going out to eat, going to this place or that, just having fun with somebody, enjoying somebody's company and time, someone that we can be present in the moment, not a thought in our head. We really in the moment present with. I ain't gotta worry about business and all this bullshit because it's just time to be in the moment, time to be present with this lady. That's pretty much good enough for us to really, that shit would really rejuvenate you and have you back up and running ready for business. So even if you aren't looking for nothing long term, it's still cool to, just go do some shit with a woman.
That is facts, bro. And that's going to bring us a great point, bro. You got to treat the women accordingly, too, bro. Know the women to take on a date and the women not to take on a date. You shouldn't be taking hoes on dates, bro. That's crazy. You're fucking up the game. You're fucking up the game, bro. You're fucking up the game. Bro, because you start taking these hoes on dates, then they think their value is really above where it's really not. Like, no offense. We not saying we don't like hoes. We love hoes, but, like, you got to stay in the whole place.
Yeah, you definitely do. I mean, if you're one of them old heads and that's just what you do, okay, that's just what you do. You don't care how many dicks you sucked and all that shit, or who, or the football team that ran the train that might be sitting at the table across from y'all, shit like that. You don't care about none of that shit, then cool. But for most of us masculine dudes, like, make sure it's a woman that's worth it. And then like the hoe, she not gonna even appreciate the shit. I seen some woman, she on some podcast talking about like, this guy showed up with flowers and he is taking me out to eat, and she just thought bro was corny and lame for pulling up with flowers and shit like that. And I'm like, bro, this girl, she never been treated right before. The super girl on the panel disagreed with me about that, but no, I can tell. Like, I've seen so many women that haven't been on dates. I've seen women say, I don't like flowers. They never got flowers from a nigga before, you know?
Exactly, bro. And that's a great point. Think about it. The niggas before you, he hit her on in the fucking back alley, bro. He hit her in the back alley. Didn't have to bring her nothing. No flowers, no cookies, no nothing, no date. So, and you coming with this energy is like, she's not used to it. And then you a fucking lame nigga. But it's the fact you're doing shit that the previous niggas weren't. That's literally, I'm sorry, that's lame, bro. That's fucking lame.
And then the girls on the panel, she tried to say no, because the girl said she was like, as the bro was doing all the sweet stuff for her, she's texting in the group chat talking about, oh, this guy, I don't know about him and stuff like that. The girl tried to say if she really liked him, she wouldn't have been in the group chat. What girl did you know? Good girl, bad girl, nonsense. As long as she got friends, she got a group chat. And if she's doing something, like, yeah, if she likes the guy, she would definitely be more present. But if you're driving a girl to a date and you done showed up with some flowers and all this stuff, 9 times out of 10, if she liked it or not, she's gonna get in the group chat and tell like, oh my God, look what he's doing for me. And they like to brag to other bitches. They like to shit on bitches, know what I'm saying? That's why when masculine women talk and try to give advice, like, you should not listen at all.
Hell yeah, bro, because it's a masculine woman. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, bro. Even the whole chat was calling her masculine, and the other nigga on the panel was calling her masculine. That's why I'm like, what are you disagreeing with me for? Like come on now, it's Big U-ski over here, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm trying to teach these old heads something, but hey.
Facts, bro. You could have helped her. You really could have helped her. And I feel like, but when it comes down to that shit, treat her accordingly, bro. And I feel like if it's a good girl and that's what she used to, do that, bro. Do it. You didn't, take the flowers to the good girl, the feminine woman that hasn't had this many bodies or hasn't got fucked in the fucking back alley, bro. These are the girls you're supposed to treat nicely. The other hoes, treat the hoes with like the hoes, bro. Don't get me wrong. Not saying disrespect them, but treat them as such, bro. I feel like that's the only way to go about it.
Recreational use only, you know what I'm saying? And if you know what I'm saying, like me, dudes be like the come at pay for play guys, but to me, I don't care. If that's what you want to do, if you paying for it, that's cool. Do your thing, but just make sure you it's not taken away from your empire. Like I said, don't be spending all your damn net worth on some fucking pussy. But if that's what you do, that's what you do. A lot of guys do it. They trying to save time. You know, they ain't trying to do no talking, but they don't even feel like using game and shit like that. Which all that is cool. I do agree that most of the junks just gonna go off the status regardless. But if you do what you do, that's cool. But just know what type of girl you're dealing with and know what you're getting out of it. And to me, you're never getting an equal trading money for pussy. Let's just keep it a stack. It's like the pussy is not that valuable. Yeah. But if you're not trying to waste no time, do your thing.
Exactly, bro. And I feel like, don't get me wrong, I feel like it's kind of smart, bro. You're not wasting no time. You getting in, getting out. You can get right back to business instead of the nigga that's take her on like 5-6 dates, didn't beast the joint, didn't realize damn, this shit was a waste of time. I do not like this girl like that.
Mm-hmm. Or you play on the fact that the girl likes you for who you are, your status, and this and that. You get the pussy out of her, she's gonna want something back regardless, and that's gonna be you texting her back when she texts you, or you know, I said she's gonna want something from you. That's when you got them bitches that try to fuck your kingdom up because you thought that pussy was free. It's costing you something. Whether if it's time, whether it's part of your kingdom, that shit is gonna cost you something, my dog.
I'm telling you, the pussy's never free, bro. It's never free. Even if you think it is, bro. I promise you, that shit's it's good. You might not just gotta pay for it up front.
It's a transaction, bro.
It's some afterway shit. It's some afterpay shit. Like you can get it now, my nigga. But in 2 weeks, you gonna have to pay that shit.
Hell yeah, like it's gonna cost you something. If you think not, then hey, you gonna end up in a fucking Me Too movement somewhere.
I'm telling you, bro.
Record all your interactions.
I'm telling you, every single trip.
If it's free, pat out that camera on. That's how I say it. If you getting that shit for free, turn your camera on, cause. You can get that lawsuit 10 years later. You're like, what the fuck? I don't even remember fucking this bitch.
I'm telling you, bro. That shit, hey, I ain't gonna lie. That shit be crazy, too. Hey, even on them drunk nights, them late nights, you just partying with your niggas, bro. Be careful, bro. Be careful. You gotta watch your niggas. Make sure everybody's okay. Like, yeah, nigga, you know what you doing? Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Because I feel like we don't talk about that shit enough, bro. Let's say we all having a night out, bro. Niggas drinking, blah, blah, blah. Bitch trying to take me back to the room. Make sure your nigga is still like, you still cognizant, like you still aware of what the fuck is going on.
On both ends, man, on both ends. Because, you know, it's a lot of, it's dudes with rapey friends. They don't never say nothing to their rapey friends. And it's girls that will take advantage of your of guys being lit and stuff like that. So on both ends, you definitely got to make sure, because at the end of the day, we know the law, and not supposed to have sex with somebody intoxicated. So if it is any type of problem, whoever goes to the police first is the other person gonna be whoever goes to the police first is the victim.
Literally, because I'm pretty sure you can't even consent to anything when you're intoxicated.
Exactly. So it just gets dicey when everybody lit and you at parties and stuff like that. But as I always say, don't the degenerate behavior. Ease up off that shit. Ease up off that shit, my guy.
I'm telling you, bro. Every here and there, if so, but keep that shit at a very minimum. But that's going to be the end of today's podcast, man. I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in and staying to the end.
Yes, sir.
I feel like this was a great fucking podcast, man.
Yes, sir. A great podcast, man. Little different style. Fucking with it, though. Fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all enjoyed it. I think it's gonna... This style, more so us back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna help us grow. I think it's gonna help y'all understand what we saying more, especially if you are watching. I think it's gonna be a little bit more entertaining too. But if you tuned in, appreciate y'all like always, man. So let's saying, hey, on debut on a new hairstyle next week, so y'all catch me. I ain't gonna tell y'all getting a sneak preview for anybody for real. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we got more content. Check out our other channels and all this stuff, man. As always, we love y'all though, and we out.